Hello, I'm the nostalgia critic guy, remember it? So you don't have to. We've discussed the films of Roland Emmerich before. He's tackled a wide range of scenarios like geek survives destruction, geek survives destruction, geek survives destruction, geek survives destruction, and somehow the Patriot. Well, it goes without saying we're used to and even sick of this formula. You gotta give credit, these films knew how to market themselves. Like Independence Day showing nothing but the White House getting blown up, Godzilla showing everything but Godzilla, and Stargate simply teasing there's an ancient portal and you gotta go watch the movie to see where it goes. At least that's what they showed on TV. For some reason, the trailers gave a more detailed picture of what the movie was gonna be, but many of the TV ads, which I guess I and a lot of other people mainly saw, only showed the characters going into the Stargate.
What will they find on the other side? Prepare to enter the Stargate, rated PG-13.
This led a lot of people, including myself, getting wrapped up in the hype and ultimately being let down when it couldn't live up to it. And while I always hate admitting this, I don't know if I was right or not. Released in 1994, if you went by only the TV ads, you would think Stargate is a close encounters/Abyss-style discovery drama. But it was basically a B-movie saying that podcast you know you're too smart to listen to is correct. The pyramids came from aliens. But over 30 years later, I do wonder if maybe I and others who got sucked into the hype would have liked this fun little adventure had the commercials not done their job too well. I mean, it did gross more money than insiders predicted and led to not one, not two, but 4 TV spin-offs that many say surpassed the original film. Next you'll be telling me the show based on that Paul Rubens vampire movie is any good. So yeah, I do want to go back and maybe give it a little bit more of a fair shake. Because I don't remember hating this movie, I just remember being let down compared to what I felt like it was promising. So let's take our trip through the gate and see if I'm wrong. Let's take a look at Stargate. Look it up. So I know I don't talk about this much, but I really am a fan of film scores, and the score in this film is friggin' phenomenal. David Arnold is not a household name, but he peaked early with only his second movie, combining an epic Maurice Jarre, John Williams sound, with an intense and even creepy Danny Elfman Hans Zimmer vibe. Honestly, the music is probably too good. Like, this whole opening is building up something huge. Like, what are we focusing on? Oh my god, why was that a big deal? You'll find a lot of things are probably too good for a movie like this. We open in 1928, where a discovery is made in Egypt.
Found something beautiful!
We found the Ark. I mean the mosquito. We're stealing enough from Spielberg already. Oh, it's just one of Rihanna's earrings. Jump ahead to present 31 years ago, where Dr. Daniel Jackson, played by James Spader, is making the argument that the pyramids were not made by the 4th dynasty.
Well, who do you think built the pyramids?
I don't have any idea who built them.
Martians, perhaps? Men from Atlantis?
Hey, spoilers.
The point is when they were built.
Most unorthodox, unorthodox, most orthodox, most most orthodox. Orthodox on most. He's approached by Catherine Langford, played by Vivica Limfords, who says, yeah, Egyptians were lazy as dick. It was totally aliens.
Want to prove that your theories are right? This is your chance.
Dan Aykroyd wants you on whatever crazy shit he's hosting these days. We then cut to Colonel Jack O'Neill, played by Kurt Russell. And alright, in a movie about space pharaohs shooting lasers out of metal Q-tips, you know he's gonna bring the fun.
How'd he get like that? His kid died. Accidentally shot himself.
Boy, that was a tone shift. Now, to be fair, this does come back into play at the end, where he reveals he wasn't planning on coming back, as he has nothing to come back to. But every time I see this movie, I always forget this scene is in it, because it's referenced so little. I don't know how much it makes sense for a goofy space adventure to suddenly have...
Children die, this happens.
Meanwhile, Daniel is brought to translate an ancient relic and introduce you to one of many character actors that all throughout the 90s you'll say, oh, that guy.
Not coffin.
Excuse me.
Who the hell translated this?
I did.
It makes sense if you speak part dolphin.
Why is the military so interested in 5,000-year-old Egyptian tablets?
My report says 10,000.
O'Neill is brought in to take over the operation as Daniel tries to translate an unknown language.
You've solved in 14 days what they couldn't solve in 2 years.
These figures translated were star constellations.
I will say as the Emmerich archetypes go, this one probably handles them the best. Despite being written in his usual cartoons trying to sound adult style.
A little pyramid with two funny, neat little guys and funny little line coming out the top.
I just wanted to see if I could get away with drawing dick and balls in front of a general. The actors do a good job making them seem likably believable, even for such a far-fetched plot.
That symbol isn't anywhere on the device.
All right, well, what device? Show it.
They finally decide to show him exactly what he's translating, a device that apparently might be a gateway to another world.
Two figures on either side with the sun directly above it.
He shows him the missing symbol. Wait, they didn't recognize that after studying it for so long? Anyway, it seems they now have the finished combination, resulting in... Okay, wait. I know I just brought this up, but how long were they working on this?
They couldn't solve in 2 years.
2 years, and they couldn't just go through every possible combination order? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of symbols, it would take a while, but 2 years? That's like saying scientists studied this ancient device for decades. We'll never figure out how to get one side, one color. It activates the hot tub time machine, but when a probe disappears and only sends a picture of another gate on the other side, the question remains, what is on the other side?
Once on the other side, we'd have to decipher the markings on their gate. Dial home.
Well, I could do that. Are you sure? Positive.
Daniel says he's positive he can get everyone home using the other Stargate, so they send in the military in case they need to whoop E.T.'s ass. They enter the Stargate through a pretty cool effect that's actually not CG. The actors just stuck their heads in water. That's kind of clever. And they're teleported to the other side where Daniel is vindicated.
I knew it.
The Luxor Hotel was built by aliens. How else would you explain Carrot Top being there?
Your job here is to realign the Stargate.
I can't.
They hit a snag though when Daniel says he's unable to get him back home.
Now, those coordinates were marked on tablet. They assumed the tablets would be here.
You assume. You're a lying son of a bitch!
That is the right reaction. First off, when they asked if he could get them back, he said,
Positive.
which indeed makes him a
Lying son of a bitch!
Second, nobody checked how he was gonna get him back or what his plan was? Wouldn't you get every little detail down or work out a plan if something went wrong? The army men in Toy Story are more prepared than this.
Isn't there something you should be doing right now?
Like getting us out of here?
Also the right reaction.
You know, I can't believe we're stuck here.
Hey, lay off. The transmitter in your head would have thrown off the signal anyway.
It's okay.
Daniel finds a bantha and they follow it to a nearby worksite filled with people. They see the medallion Catherine gave Daniel and confuse him for a great ruler.
Ya Yahweh Mahatib, Yanak Hasu, Bayakak Nam.
Not since Reese's Pieces in E.T. has an audience said, is Fifth Avenue still a thing?
Bunny way, bunny way.
He seems to win the locals over and they treat him like royalty. Well, a lot of this is old hat. The performances, again, is what keeps it lively.
It's a chicken.
Tastes.
He insults our chicken god, decapitate him!
No.
It turns out writing is forbidden. I mean, after reading an Emmerich script, I'd make that law too. I'll be here all night. But the language of human trafficking is still alive and well.
No. You don't have to do that.
I have a steady relationship with a body pillow back home. Alright, so funny story. I wasn't completely satisfied with that joke, so I called up my brother to see if he could come up with something better, and he literally just texted me a bunch of options, so here's the best ones. Thanks. This is Shari, played by Millie Avital, who might be aware of the symbol needed to get him back home. Thankfully, this doesn't interrupt Russell's cigarette ad.
American Stargate. We're not using Flintstones, but we are using Santa Claus.
No! Dangerous!
Do I have to bury a fourth kid?
Fourth?
I'm a bad parent! Jack can't find Daniel, so he tries asking the natives, who aren't much help.
He's got like long hair that comes down. No. Wears glasses so he can see, sneezes.
He was a mannequin, movie meant for...
Chicken man, you got it.
His kid still shot himself. See, does that feel weird in this? They figured out where he went, and he not only found the plaque he was searching for, but he also learned about their history.
A traveler from distant stars escaped from a dying world looking for a way to extend his own life.
Actually, it reads all characters appearing in this work are fictional. Any resemblance to a coherent plot is purely coincidental.
He realized within a human body he had a chance for a new life.
He says an alien named Rob possessed the body of a boy and convinced the villagers that he was their god, forcing them to mine for a mineral that gives him eternal life.
He used the Stargate back on Earth for uprising, and the Stargate was buried there. Fearful of a rebellion here, Ra outlawed reading and writing.
Cool. What's Earth's reason for forgetting? Well, dinosaurs started eating the survivors, and then Vampire Jesus arrived. What the hell am I listening to? The seventh symbol is worn off the plaque, though, and things get worse when they realize back at the Stargate they have company that teleport via onion rings. Oh my god, he's kind of adorable! They take our heroes prisoner as Ra is revealed to be Dill from The Crying Game, played by Jay Davidson. A choice, to say the least, as this is literally the only other movie he's been in, so it's pretty hard not to think back to Crying Game. But I guess in a strange way, I can see him as a pampered ruler who's also an intimidating threat. Also, say, I am Shazam! No! Ha! Joke's on you, I already had practice with my kid at home! Daniel is shot, but Ra has a device that can easily bring people back to life. So our healthcare system really is...
Oh yeah, complete sham. You can take 2 pills and cure death literally in a heartbeat.
Ra forces him to execute his friends in front of the villagers, but it looks like Jack's words to the kids about staying away from guns didn't exactly sink in. Oh no, not... Yeah, maybe not all the actors left a big impression. It looks like Jack, though, has a big secret.
Why don't you tell him about the bomb?
Oh, come on, that's over 20 years from now. Jack admits if he found any signs of danger, he was ordered to blow up the Stargate. Except now Ra is the one who has the weapon and doesn't seem to be very nice. I would advise not getting killed by him. His nails trap the souls of his victims. Ra plans to use the minerals to make the bomb even more powerful and send it through the Stargate, destroying everybody on the other side. Oh, and I guess these two are an I am now? I mean, okay, I guess it's better than the starting point of mail order bride, but I don't think that equals immediate romantic chemistry.
This is a symbol for this planet. That's it.
Daniel discovers the seventh symbol, and they convince the villagers to start an uprising.
Give me my A. Give me my...
You call that an extremist? He'd have a lot more denial built up. If that happened here, there'd be 20 YouTube videos in one day debunking what was debunked. Like I said before, good acting can save a weak script, like a hero saying how you doing before he shoots someone isn't really anything. But when Kurt Russell does it...
How you doing?
It's pretty cool.
Come on, buddy!
The battle is on as the villagers rise up while Jack and Daniel try to sneak in to stop the bomb. Or set it off.
I thought we agreed to dismantle the gate on the other side.
I'm gonna stay here. Make sure this goes off. You got 7 minutes.
Does anyone talk to anyone in this army? There's top secret, and then there's my orders are so classified, even I don't know them. Again, what if something goes wrong, like your girlfriend gets shot?
What are you doing? Jackson, wait for me.
Sorry, I like chicks. I have to bring her back to life. Yes, it's endangering all of humanity. I've only known her for a few days, but in a geek's love life, that's like 20 years. Oh, they're using Roger Ebert's quote. And yeah, okay, this line's not bad.
Give my regards to King Tut, asshole.
Though I would have given extra credit if he sung the King Tut song. We get a pretty fun death scene out of this. Double pretty cool, as Ra's defeated and takes off. Jack's unable to turn the bomb off because this is an army of idiots, but it does lead to a pretty clever workaround. guess I could just push a button to send it back, but I gotta do this weird alien effect for some reason. Who cares? This music's awesome! They rip off the explosion from Star Trek VI, somehow the kids give a more authentic salute than the Colonel. This is one of the top 5 worst militaries in movies. I think the other 4 are also Emmerich films. And Jack has become enough of a hero that he's finally atoned for the death of his son. How many kids were on that ship when it blew up?
I always knew you'd get us back.
Yeah, right.
Our heroes end up going home, but Daniel stays behind.
You sure you want to do this?
Yes, I'm sure.
I give them a week before they start thinking I'm their god. They already have a shrine to the Fifth Avenue bar. They replayed the same footage from before. Oh, come on, you couldn't even flip the image when going back. And the movie ends. And that was Stargate. I guess for a movie about intergalactic pharaohs, it probably goes without saying, you should probably turn your brain off. If you do, I guess it's not that bad. Yes, a film can be insultingly stupid, and at times this one is, but it gets the feel of a lighthearted action flick down pretty well. Nobody's really overacting or being too goofy. They're taking the material seriously, which in some respects does make it a little funnier. But it also captures a playful sense of wonder and adventure. It's pretty well paced, the performances do make you care about the people enough, and small touches like the music effect and occasional creative moments do make it fine. I can't say it delivered what the commercial promised over 30 years ago, but if you've seen some of the movies coming out today, fine is still fine. I'm the nostalgia critic guy, remember? So you don't have to.